Oh, here, more Empyrion. And, yeah, we've got apparently a radiant fog storm thing going on. Oh, but we have a lot of stuff to get done, so we're going to get going on that first. Yeah, it's been a long day. All right, so since we were together last time, we broke down the ship that was too heavy to fly, which was over here in our docking bay area. And we now have broken down the larger jump capable ship. And we're going to be rebuilding that. And so I do have myself tethered in on our supply line so I can actually carry some stuff. Well, you know, use stuff directly from inventory. Oh. Alright, so let's talk about our design. Let's go ahead and put this in. Now, I do actually have... you're done. Okay, so we'll turn that off. And let's go into our output cargo. Thank you. And we're going to go into our linked cargo because we want to have this over here. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some blocks here. And I think we're going to go 2, 3, 4. That gives us 7, 8, 9. It's probably a good area to start. We're going to basically handle this the way that we were handling it before, where we'll have some of the basic stuff here, and then we're going to have, like, we'll have a I don't know, are we going to put a constructor on it? Maybe. We might put a constructor on it. Now, I would love to use the advanced small generator for power, but as you can see, it's 1750, and one of these is 1,000. 1.1 versus 2.25, so that is actually the better deal. Alright, so let's drop that over here. We're going to need a jump drive and one of the shield generators. So that's 3,000, 4,500, 5,500, 6,250. So yes, we're going to have to use our extender, which, yeah, so that's going to add 6K. So basically the extender takes care of just this gear. Oh, man. Yeah, this is going to be expensive. Okay. We'll figure out everything else, but these are the three things that we're going to need. We're going to also need fuel tanks. I don't know if we're going to put an oxygen station on it. Where did my fuel tanks go? I don't need the gyro. Or the RCS, rather. We're going to need 2 of these. We'll put a fridge and we'll put some cargo on it too. I'm not too worried about that. We'll get there eventually. 2 of these, and we can only put 1 of those, which is fine. Alright. And then we'll worry about the rest of it later. But what I want to do is get some of the basic stuff in place. So let's talk jump drive. That's going to be probably here. Center mounted, yeah? Yeah, okay. And then, I don't know, do we want to put this? Let's see. Yeah. Do we want to center mount that, or do I want to put that forward? That's a 2x. It's 2x3, so we're going to side mount that. And if we're going to side mount it, it might not be a bad idea to just go ahead and do that with it, I think. I think that's probably going to be a good idea. Alright, and then since we have only one of these, let's do that. And we're going to do the same with these guys. We're going to put our fuel tanks in. And then we're going to put oxygen. I'll probably put... So if we do... Let's go in here. Alright, so I'm thinking, do I want to put an oxygen station in? I'm fairly certain I want to do an armor station. Oh, just one of those, actually. Let's grab one of those. Oh, we'll grab one of these. Don't want a trauma station. I mean, it's never a bad idea to be able to take care of yourself off-world. Let's grab a fridge. And where's our... We'll grab 2 of those. And then what I'm thinking here is that we'll do... do I want to do the fridge down or up? Let's do the fridge down. These guys, because of the fact that we're 235, 250, 250, and 130. So these guys are the lightest. Let's CPU. Alright, so 250 volume, 20 liters. So yeah, we'll do that. And so we'll end up with, say, something like that and like that. And then we can say that there, that there. And do I want to do something like that? Maybe even do it up on top-ish. And let's switch over, because I don't know which way everything's coming in from. It's coming in from over there. So it looks like... Sounds like we've got a dropship coming in, which is fine. Not too worried about it. Oh, I see explosives coming in. Hey, look at that. So yeah, I basically updated our base just a little bit. We've got a bit more defense than we used to. Well, the defenses are the same, but the structure that the defense is, at least the upper defense is on, is now a bit more robust. Right. And alright, so how close are we? Actually, not too bad. Love getting that. Alright. Was that it? Okay. Well, hey, I'm not going to complain. Alright, so let's get back to it. Alright, so what we're talking about here then is we need a generator now. And so I'm trying to decide, I'm trying to decide if we want to go generator on the top, because it is a three block long device. Let's get our logistics, reconnect it, and I actually want to go input cargo. We'll hold on to that for now. And then output cargo because you are ammo. Basically, this is our working inventory. You know, so this is where basically if we need something, it's probably going to be in here. All right. So actually, I want to go ahead and go back in here really quick. Let's go. You are connected. Cargo block. All right. So where is? Oh, there it is. All right. So we have that. Where do you place those? Grab that. We've placed our cargo. Placed our food. All right. So if we go, see, one of the things that I was thinking of was maybe go with it like this. And so that, because what I had thought about was actually doing this one, like do the reactor or the generator, where the fuel tank is. Oh, wait a minute, dude! They actually, okay, that's a nice attention to detail, actually. That's kind of cool. So interesting. All right, so these are actual like indicators. You use those for hazardous material identification, and the fact that they have identified it is pretty cool. I don't actually remember what the scale is. Back when I was in the Air Force, I actually had to deal with hazmat designations. So I don't remember what these are. I think the 4 is for explosive hazard. And then 2, I want to say, is radiation, and or the yellow is radiation, and the blue is, I want to say, like atmospheric, like gas, basically. I don't remember now. If anybody does know, put it down in the comment section. But yeah, like I said, it's been a long time since I've dealt with that. I mean, that was, let's see, almost 30 years ago. Oh, anyway. All right, so let's talk about what we got here. So we've got the generator. I need an ammo, or I need an armor case. And I'm thinking what we're going to do, I may actually move these oxygen tanks out. I could see moving the oxygen tank and basically putting it up here. All right, so these guys are 2x1s, yeah? So I could do that. Or I could, well, let's see here. What's our, if we have you, do I only have the 1? Yeah, I only have the 1. Okay. So if we bring this one forward, do I want to go 75 versus 900, 900. These are all 50 CPU, I believe, yeah. You are no CPU. All right. 10 watts, 900. You're 445 versus 445. 450. 350, but you get no hit points. 445 and 900. 445 and 900. So that might actually be worth using. Alright, so if I did that, so let's say we did this, right? Let's say we do that. We do armor blocks there. Actually, what we could do then is, let's see. I'm gonna see what we're looking at here. So I need the extender. Obviously, that's not a huge question there. In fact, we can put the extender here, I think. So, CPU extender. Let's grab the shutter doors and let's grab an oxygen station. Alright, so if we look at that, that's got a volume of 250. That's got a volume of 250. We put the extender in there. Our CPU is up to 1200. Okay. So now if we do, say that there, that there, and you're a 3 block, I need a 2 block. One of the things I want to do is I want to get armor, so we can go ahead and say, let's get that filled in. And what do you have for armor? You have 120 hit points. There's 7. All right. I'm more worried about the defensive properties, the more so than the other stuff right this second. All right. That'll go that way. I guess we can go ahead and do that. And do the same on this side. Alright, and then we can basically bring this out. Let's go. So you are here. Do I want to go with all of those? I don't want that one. No. Let's see. There we go. Right. Yeah, that should be good. So if we do something like that, actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just go with the the old standby here. Right, so that's going to be a door. Actually, I think it was that then, and then we'll take you guys like so. Where did my multi-tool? There we go. Drop you there. Okay. No. Oh, her. There we go. Make sure we're on that set to retrieve. Alright. And that'll be the beginnings of our full blocks. And then that allows me to have an area where we can have horizontal and vertical thrusters mounted in here at some point. And I might go... I don't know. Let's check, make sure everything is okay on the side. It is, except for that, obviously. Alright, so if we do that, up here, I think we're going to go... Let's go full block on these. And take it to there at least. Like I said, I'm not sure what we're going to do for the transition between these guys. And then I'll probably do our weapon systems here. I'll need an ammo container, which we actually have in the space for in the bottom, somewhere in this mess. There's an open space back there. All right. And then we're talking about having our trauma unit on here on one side. I mean, I guess I could... how do I want to do that? I think I might have to think about that one a little bit. Alright, so... if we do that... let's talk about the wings really quick. We want, how do you look? Are you, you're sloped. I don't want the angled wings, I think I want flat wings. These give, they provide torque, delta wings might not be bad, something like this. So if we go the delta from there, what I may do then, that means we can put landing gear out here-ish somewhere back here. I might even actually bring these off one level. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's grab that. Grab that, right? So let's switch back over. We're gonna grab this stuff really quick. Where's my anger? You guys. And actually, where'd my wings go? They're back there. Okay, so if we said the large delta, right? So if we're saying something like that, that means I want let's go with 1, 2, 2. So if we go with those, I want that to go down one block. I think I want it to go back one, so let's go there, and then it'll go under that. Actually, we're gonna have that. So that's gonna go there-ish. So if that's gonna go under, let's go into there. Maybe what we'll do then for the front is that we'll do a docking pad, which will place that one block down, which means that'll be there, so that'll be there, which is okay. I'd love to be able to get that up without having to put thrusters on it. May have to put thrusters on it. Okay, but anyway, that gives us an idea of where we want things to be at. So then we can go, just remember we want it to be basically centered on that, so it'll be down one. And so if that's be erased, so then we should be able to go with that. That means that'll have to sweep back one, which might actually not be bad. And I'm blocking the other side, so it can't. Come here, get out of the way. Oh, what are you doing here, buddy? All right. So that sweeps back that way. And I want you to be... Can I get away with a 1x1 on that, maybe? Because what I can do is if we do the 1x1, that means we can do that, which allows us to still be able to get into it. And then we can actually bring these guys out. So we can still access stuff, which is good. Okay. And so now it's the thrusters and weapons. And I think with what we're planning with there being landing gear there, I may... Alright, so let's... Okay, so let's look at our thrusters. You are entirely too much. So what I'm thinking here is that we end up with something. Let's see, what's the styling on that look like? Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. So I'm thinking might even if we do that, it keeps it in line for right now. Not sure what we're going to do on the back side here. But I do think I want to have let's go maybe go with that. And then we'll have that transition maybe into these. No, because that's not going to transition right. I mean, it isn't a bad idea. That could work actually fairly well. Because then we have just our regular thrusters down. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Actually not bad. Okay, I think that'll work, honestly. We could actually... That would run down that way. So if we did something maybe like that, and then because what we could do is we could actually put this, say, on this last section here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that. Just make sure. The same on this side. All right. And that gives us a little bit of a flare on the back. And then on the front, we're going to need basically the inverse of that, which, that one, I think. And then that goes to there, to there. Okay, that's actually looking kind of badass at this point. I may go with half blocks on that the upper portion. So the benefit of having the full blocks is that I can actually put a turret on it. Actually, let's see here. I want to see what my my CPU is looking like. So we're at 71 of 12, so we've got just under 5K. It's not too bad. Okay. So at 5K, I want to check, see what we have that we can do for weapons. All right, so if we put 2 of those on, that's 1,600. And that'll be 2,600 if we do one of these. So that gives us, that actually gives us quite a bit. Yeah, that actually gives us quite a bit of stuff to play with. Still need to get the regular thrusters on it. So let's grab that. And that basically gives me 2 lateral. So if we do that, let's do one of those. All right, so let's get the thrusters figured out. Where are we going to put those? I'm thinking for thrusters, I'm thinking we might actually go say there, and we have it do the flare out here. So if we have it fold back from that point, so if we do one there, and all right, so we're going to do retractable turret. And first things first, let's get me out of the way here. Let's bring our drone back out, do the work for us. All right, and it's what, a 3x3? Is that right? Yeah, it's 3x3. So if we do those 3, I think that'll be good. Now the reason I'm doing this is because if you look at it, so no difference in CPU usage or the damage, but it's 200 hit points more than this. And if we really choose to, we can turn it off and it'll actually retract into the ship, so it can actually hide if we really wanted to do that. So I think, yeah, okay, I think that'll work. So basically we're going to take we're going to take that out. And let's be honest, if shields go down and this thing detonates, we're probably dead in the water anyway, so yeah. Alright, so if we do that, and then for here, we'll do is maybe something like this, just to give us that much more protection on the sides. And then do I want to do, no, I don't want to do that one. I may just go ahead and do the reverse on here, but I mean the safe one, where's it out? There it is, right next to it, so I can't see it. It's directly in front of me. All right, so we could do something like that. And then this way, if we ever wanted to actually put more thrusters in, we could. Now what I think we'll do is we'll get this up, Let's go ahead and place... We're going to place these here temporarily, just to get us up off the ground. I think we've gotten to the point where we kind of need to get things kind of situated. Cargo. Oh, hello. Alright, so if we do that, that should be, yeah, that's close enough. Alright, so we're going to have our landing gear. Let's get our landing gear in. And then up here, we're going to do our docking pad. Actually, that's going to be a half block down. Yes, that's right. So let's do that there. And then you guys, let's go. Maybe something like approach. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to go for the thin plates here. Alright, so we've got that, which is going to be our ammo. Harvest controller, container, ammunition controller. Thank you. You're going to go there. All right. And what I think we're going to do is I think we're going to use the small thrusters in here. I mean, that's really not that bad of a layout for where it is right now. So if we go, let's see, let's hide them back here. So if we go here, that's on at the front of that one. If we do that, all right, that gets us those. You're one block in. All right, so then I'm curious to see what our CPU looks like after this. We just want 2 of those. So if we do, how do I want to do this? All right, so that gives us most directions except braking thrust. Which I may actually move these back, take let's give me 2 more of these. Alright, so what are our options on these? We can have them sloped. 135, 282. Alright, so it doesn't look like it changes anything. So if we do that, what we can do then is take these guys and I need to do it on the other side so I can place that all at once. Alright, so if we go something like that maybe, or actually we can even bring it back one. That would actually be, let's bring that back one. Alright, see what that looks like. So if we do that, yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, I think I like that. We'll go with the ramp C. There we go. Turn the symmetry plane view off. So we have retro, we have ascent, we have descent, and primary propulsion. And then this is set up that if we need to, we can actually either add one below or above. So we can even stagger them if we want it. And for you guys, I think we're just going to go ahead and cap that off for there. We'll figure out how we're going to sculpt that. I'll probably have it wrapping basically around that and then round it down and around as well. Alright, so with all of that being true, let's go. I think we're going to have to go with the walls on this one. Something to like there, and there. What I'm thinking is we'll say let's see, where'd you go to? To there, to there. All right, and then maybe use the shallow ramps here. Gives us a bit more protection, and then back here we can let's see, let's bring it back one from the landing gear. And we'll go full weight on that. And then, like I said, what we'll do is we'll probably sculpt this a little bit. But it gets us mostly where we want to be at this point, which I think is good. Alright, and then how am I going to do you guys? What are we going to do with you? Let's go. Let's have this slope out somehow. I mean, we could actually go with, you got 104, you've got 106, you're 120. You're 87, you're 100. So if we went with that, maybe. I mean, we could really just go really simple with this and say something like that, but I'm not a huge fan of that look. But it does mean we can pretty simple transition that. So what we'd be doing is something like this, and then using that as our corner in there. And that gets us our underbody. And then we just have to figure out how we want to transition the backside of this. Alright, so if we do all of that, let's... Alright, so what I'm going to look at... Oh, actually... There we go, that's better. Okay, so that's there. So yeah, we do actually need to have a real landing gear here on this. All right, so let's go ahead. And that works actually. Okay, so we're gonna back ourselves up again. And we need this to be a 1 block high. That's 3, that could work. So if we do that, where you want to be then? That gets us down. Okay. That means we have a jump capable scout craft that's shielded. I may need to put in an access hatch so I can upgrade, but you know, is what it is. So let's go in here. Let's grab a couple of spotlights. We still have some weapons to put on board, which I think what we're gonna do here is let's get over here. We're gonna do our symmetry plane. Thank you. I know I didn't have to go back in that way. I could have done it else, but it's fun. So if we go, it'd be awesome if we could change, like if they had like sloped versions of these, but that's okay. We'll do that. That'll work. And then I want 2 of you which will give us light forward. And then I want one of these that's going to give us light downward. Which is... where did they go? There you go. And so that one will give us light. Do I actually want to do that? I don't know if I actually want to do that. Because that'll broadcast forward. I'm almost tempted to put... back here. I mean, I could even see centerlining one of these back here, or off to the side over here. That actually might not be a bad idea. In front of this one. Oh, I think we can do that. I think we'll do that. So that'll actually give me light on either side. So when I'm in areas where we may be, it may actually be dark. So like if we're, say, inside of an abandoned station or something, because I don't know what we're gonna run into later on, so I'm thinking if we do that there, then that means we'll actually have light off on either side as well as forward. And then when we figure out what we're going to do on the back side here for the design, I can put another light on the back, and then that will operate. You know, that basically gives us light in every direction. Right. Let's go ahead and turn symmetry plane off. All right, so let's see. Okay, looks like we're okay. Max speed is 30. Max speed is 70. That's actually faster than what we had before. It's not quite as zippy because I don't... And I think that gets us our ship. Man, those wings just... Alright, so if that gets us this way, will you fit in here without me having to do anything weird? That's always the question, is will it fit? Looks like it might fit. Look at you. All right, and we're down. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, I think we have a new ship. So now the question is do we want to try upgrading the armor, which I'm probably going to do. But for the rest of this, it's really just basically getting this stuff covered up. Let's go in here. Link you back again. And like I said, we're just going to do some really, really basic stuff here. Will you respawn the damn thing? Thank you. Like I said, we're just going to do... maybe have that come down one more. So if we did something like this, and like I said, we're not really putting too much thought into the overall look of it at this point. Just trying to get this thing mostly done. And then what we can do there is maybe use the stuff like this. And so you end up with something a little like that. And I mean, we could even go so far at this point to put like the O2 generator or something back here, or even the armor locker back here. But I think that is going to get it for us. I need something that goes... So I need maybe that one. No, actually that wouldn't actually be bad if we did that. Because what we can do is if we say that, then we can take that out, take that out, and you are a... Let's see here. So I need... Basically, I need it to be this on one side and this on the other. Which is going to be one of our shape exchanges. See if we've kept in here. I probably... Let's see, how well would you work? You might actually be what I want. Or, I mean, we could just really go simple and leave it like it is. But it would be nice to have it do a smoother transition. Corners and connectors. Let's see what we got here. I love the fact that they've added all of these just like really weird extruded shapes. I don't think I'm gonna find the part that I need. Which is fine. So if I do that instead, can I find something that is maybe flat? Alright, so if we look at the connectors, we want something that's flat. So something like that maybe, but so I want it to be flat. I mean, I guess I could just go... I mean, we really could just grab... Where's it at? Like something like that. Which I think is what we're going to do. Let's try that, see what it looks like. And then we'll get out of here. I think what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all. Kind of. You know what? Hell with it. That's what we're going with. We're just going to do that because we can. It's all good. But yeah, so thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you all today. Hopefully you did as well. If you did, you know the routine. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to throw those down in the section below. Always happy to try and answer things when I can. Just don't ask me why I decided on the stuff that I decided on this, because I honestly couldn't tell you. It's just the way it worked out. But hopefully you liked it. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic, enjoy the rest of your week, and have a fantastic weekend. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Now to get this thing in the space.